Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. This is our 5:30 stream. Many thanks for everybody that's joining us tonight. We are currently live on Facebook and YouTube. Really hope you are enjoying this live stream that we've been putting out today. We've already had our American Truck Simulator doors. Welcome to Angami. It's Kara. Hello to you, and thank you very much for liking the stream. Well, this is the truck we bought the last time we were playing Euro Truck Sim 2, the DAF 3600 ATI, an old school classic. And I believe we were back in the Newcastle area. So we'll pick the fun and games up here, and we're going to go up to Fort William in Scotland. And head out over that area. Let's just see if we can sort this out. So we have forklift trucks, 3 forklift trucks, or 4 forklift trucks by the looks of it. We have got the DAF 3600. We're going to pick it up from Newcastle, and we're going to go to Fort William. 3,815 is what we'll earn in our live stream this Sunday afternoon. And we've also linked our World of Trucks profile as well. We've got our regulatory Coke Zero drink, and there's the advert for ProMods. 5 years of quality mapping. And this is where we're at the moment, Newcastle. This is our yard we've just dived into, and hopefully we will be up and running on with the DAF. So this is our DAF. Let's get it started. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. We'll have a quick glance round outside. Let's have a look on the outside. So this is what our DAF looks like. DAF 3600 ATI. Let's see what it sounds like. So we've got a little horn, and we've got a big horn. So that's really good. Let's have a look. And we're going to head off to view the job offers. Actually, I'll tell you what, let's have a look and see what the job offers are here in the freight market. I'm sure, I don't know, it would be lucky if this is, nope, so this is not the one we're looking for. We're looking for the one going up to Fort William. So we will hit map. Let's see if we can find it. It's on the junction opposite, right? And what we'll do is we'll pick that job up. So Liz is currently at the moment with Thomas, I believe. We'll reverse out of here carefully so we don't hit anything. Nice little DAF in it. So the beams work. Yep, we've got the spotlights working. And then what we'll do is we'll dive back into the cab so we can see where we're going. This is still 136, version 136 of Euro Truck Simulator 2. We are using a manual gearbox and clutch. We are using also the Logitech G920 steering wheel and the pedals and keyboards and gear stick. So let's dive on top of this one. The DAF is a add-on by XBS, so we can get get the DAF cab. So if you're looking for add-ons and DLC, you can add this DAF cab, which is old school. It is a twin steer, as you can see. Single big power motor at the back, 360 horsepower I believe. And stick that trailer on. This is what the you would have seen these knocking around back in the late 80s, early 90s. Elders Transport used to haul a lot of them. We have just missed it, I think. Just missed the trailer. So let's see now. Stick it into reverse. No, missed it again. That was miles out. I was even worse than before. There's the air dryer, releasing the air. Good sounds from the brakes. There you go, you heard the pin drop. So we'll lift that and have a look on the outside. There's the trailer. Let's see, the indicators are working. Left indicator, right indicator, brake lights, they're working, and the reversers are working as well, which is what you don't often get in the US, is the reversing lights. Let's have a look at this. Hello to Medi, hello to you, and thank you very much for joining us today. You are an absolute legend. Thank you very much for that. Welcome on board. Let's just do this. Right, we are currently live. It is Sunday the 3rd of May, just after 5:30. We're going to dive back in this and take this load all the way up to Fort William in Scotland. Looks like we've got a bit of lighting in my cab here, which is good. Left-hand drive as well, so it'll be good for working on the European side of the border. That was maybe a little bit quick. Watch out for this Iveco van. Get him through. And off we go. City is currently in Newcastle, and this will be the first load in the new truck. Speed gearbox in this, I believe, and we're heading up to Scotland. Get back on our side of the road. Total journey 254 miles to Fort William, going through some really nice scenery, including Oban and Connell and Callander. This will probably take us up via Edinburgh. Oh, it's actually got more gears than a 12. There's 13. There's 14. We've got any more. So there's 16. 16 speed gearbox, plenty of fuel, plenty of driving time. Nice quiet cab, these staffs. So hello to everybody, welcome on board. We are live this Sunday. We did our 12:30 American truck simulator stream, and had some really good response, had some good viewers. We've had some more good followers as well. Since we've been off air, we've been talking to Colin, and I was wrong, he's not a forger, he doesn't work in a forge, he's a butcher. So hello to Colin, thank you very much. And Gami, hello to you, and thank you very much for your thumbs up. Bit of a climb out here, appreciate it. Really enjoy everybody joining on this Sunday We try to do our best to entertain you throughout the day and give you something a little bit different to do on a Sunday. Looks like we're clear. Let's get on to this here one northbound. And this is what we do. So the purpose of these games, Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator, both of them start you off as a driver, which we did several weeks ago, and you drive other people's cabs and pull trailers and do loads, gain reputation, and also gain funds. Now when you get to a point where you would then look at buying your own cab, which is what we've done here, and have a yard. So this is going to take her off onto this road, which I believe is the 696. This would take you over towards the west coast of the country. Not exactly true to life, but it's enough. The sceneries are really good, the graphics are good. So there's the amber light starting to change, so we'll be away next. Oh, what a horrible gear change. You've got to take your time with these older trucks on their gear changes and everything. You can see there, it's the boost pressure gauge at the bottom of the tell you what, drop it into a gear that we can get it into. So you've got to be careful with these older trucks when you're changing gear, as the gearboxes aren't as new or aren't as quick as the new modern trucks. In fact, a lot of the modern trucks nowadays are automatics. So this is the A68. This road would generally take you up towards Edinburgh. We'll miss some potholes there. So it would generally take you up towards Edinburgh and Galashiels in that way. Whereas the A69 takes you towards Carlisle. Nice of a run though. The 68. A lot of speed cameras on it though. That's in real life. They've got a lot of speed cameras on the A68 heading north, and then you've got more and more appearing on the A69 heading to the west and east. But it's a cracking road though. Plenty of people use it. The only alternative to it is the A1 going straight north, and that takes you up towards the coast, and you follow the coastal route. There is a section heading up towards Carter Bar, which is what the next section of Twisties, as you can see just appearing on the map, looks like. You'd basically just go past north of Otterburn, and you'd find yourself some nice hairpins and twisty roads back on yourself, 200 yards ahead parking, and it's all uphill. But it's quite good. This will be Carter Bar here, I would have thought. So this is Carter Bar, as you can see, lay-by on the left. The real Carter Bar's got a lay-by on the right, and this takes you over the Scottish borders. So welcome to Scotland. We're now in Scotland, and then the next bit is the drop down into towards Edinburgh. But like I say, you've got to be careful on this bit, as you've got speed cameras generally. This bit's been mapped quite well. There you go, first speeding offence. You've got to be careful on these roads, especially in the winter as well, and the summer, because you get a lot of people who are not used to it, a lot of tourists heading up this way, and the problem you find is they're not used to the roads, so they'll try and do overtakes in silly places, which is never healthy for anybody coming towards them. So you've got to try and keep your you kind of drive for them as well as yourself. Nice road though. This is a lovely route in the daytime. Nice route on a winter's night as well, although it can get rather snow covered. It'd be quite nice to be able to do it in an older truck like this. The sounds on these modified trucks is really nice as well. You can hear the brakes releasing with the air, and the throttle coming in. Good evening, Nev Kuhn. Nev Kuhn. Kev Noon. Oh god, it's been one of them days today, Kev. Sorry about that. Aye, but good evening to you, young man. Thank you very much for joining me, and welcome on board. And you can have this Sunday afternoon horn. We're driving an old DAF 3600 ATI. We've got forklift trucks on the back, and we're off to... We've just gone over Carter Bar, and we're off up to Fort William for our first load of the day. We're on the wrong side of England. Well, Scotland. "16-speed manual gearbox in this DAF. Really good. It's been really well pictured and drawn. Great modification by XPS on Euro Truck Sim 2. Welcome to everybody that's joined me. Good evening. I hope you have had an amazing day and a really good lunch. And if anybody wants to tell us what you have had for lunch, I would really appreciate that. Some houses up on the right. This is what you'll find. You'll be driving along on the 68 heading north, and there'll just be a set of lights in the distance in what looks like in a field or a forest, and it'll be a house where some lucky devil is living. Well, I don't know. The Oculus makes a good what do you call it? Good accessory to have. Track IR is good, main Kev. So if you haven't got the Oculus, then Track IR is certainly the way forward. But it would be good to see you back on the roads. Certainly would be good. I'm seriously considering getting getting a better graphics card. At the minute we're using a 980 Ti, which is not doing too bad, but I think we're going to have to move up sooner or later. And at the present time, Liz probably won't be very happy if I go out and spend probably £1,200 on a 2080 Ti. At least not at the minute. Track IR, it should be really easy. There's it'll work even on a USB 2 port, so it's not a big labour intensive application. It just tracks your head movements and where you are. And which I would probably go for next is if I was going to replace my Track IR, would be the headphone clips, and you don't need to wear a hat. It'd be quite and I might even be tempted to purchase the headphone sensors rather than the cap sensors. Nope, there's a big 5 all the way through in a flash Jag. Very few UK police cars are Jaguar XFs. Although I bet the police would love them. See if we can get past him. European truck there on our left with a Coca-Cola trailer. $152 miles to go. As you don't buy a graphics card, start buying tyres for Rallycross. Yeah, good point. You're right. To be honest though, that's probably the next thing we should be looking at is the tyres for the Saxo. I think I've got some somewhere though. I'll have to have a look through the container. Yes, we do have a Saxo Rallycross car, which we're planning to do a couple of meets if we get out of this lockdown. And we should be able to do a couple of local meets and maybe a few further afield. Be nice to get some European rounds in. We're going to practice on Dirt 2, Kev, I think. So, off we go, heading north. Thank you very much to everybody that's following and liking it. We do appreciate you joining with this Sunday evening. If you want to shout out, please feel free to leave a comment in the live stream, live chat, and we'll give you shouts and likes and anything else. If anybody wants any businesses promoted or their streams or hobbies, again, give her a live shout and we'll see what we can do for you. We're all going to be live streaming later on with a glass of Forgan Distillery corn whiskey. Oh dear, he's in the barrier. And we will be live streaming. I think we're live streaming Farm Simulator 19. Nearly to the wrong junction there. And spare rims. I've already got one set of spare rims, but to be honest, oh, that's interesting. That was just a police block with no warning or anything. They were just parked across the road there. Oh well, we're still going straight on. Yeah, so we've I've got a set of Saxo VTR rims for it and a Saxo 205 GTI rims, which to be honest is probably a bit big, but they'll do. We've got 2 sets. We'll probably get a few more. I don't know how aggressive the car will be on tyres actually. I think you've also got to have a standard production, like a standard class of tyre. I don't know if you've got to go with a certain make and model, or where it's just it's open or what. We'll have to have a look at the regulations about that. The next services would be the ones just north of the Forth Road Bridge, and I can't remember what they're called. Kinloss. So I would have thought they would represent Kinloss services. 118 miles to go. I hope you are all enjoying these live streams. What's going on here? Oh, this is why the road was closed, is it? Looks like he's lost his load. Bless him. They'll be wondering why I've come screaming through that last junction, eh? Never mind, we're round. Kev, I will do that, not a problem at all. If everybody's looking for casual wear, then check out Kev Noon's sponsored Stoked Casual Wear. Stoked being S-T-O-K-E-D wear. That sounds like a really good brand of clothing. And I'm going to look at that myself actually. Yokohama were what got used in British hot hatch have to be marked. Right, we'll have a look at that. Like I say, it could be a case of it might be open being what you call it, being a I think we're going to go straight on here. Being a production class might hopefully be open. If not, usually the tyres will be quite cheap. So we are heading north. Thank you to Arca Adikari. Hello to you. Thank you for liking the stream. You can have your Sunday night on. Welcome and thank you very much. Yes, I would say anybody that's interested in casual clothing, casual wear, trendy stuff, get into Stoked Casual Wear. Kev, no doubt you can post a link on the page. That would be appreciated. And this is the road heading up towards Glasgow, which would be the M74, I believe. I don't know, what's that? 8080. Efren Luises has liked the stream. Thank you very much for liking the stream. Whoops, got distracted there. I was too busy. Efren, you can have your horn as well, my friend. Anybody that's enjoying this, then please like, share and follow to get more notifications on when we go live and the other games and simulators we're looking at. This is the Oban turn. A little bit different to what you would expect in the UK. Let's drop it into a gear. 82. God, I haven't been up this road for ages. So I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, we're the best. Not a bother, mate. The rallycross should be quite good. It should be quite a good laugh. We'll have some fun and some videos from that. Kev, you're not going to believe what I bought without the wife's permission. She's not going to be best pleased when she finds out. Actually, she knows, but she said I could. Use the code KevNoon for 10% discount. Awesome. So, if you're wanting cash away, you're not only going to get good clothing, you're going to get some discount off our good friend Kev Noon as well. So, that's good. We'll be having a look at that. We're still heading towards Fort William on the A82 out of Glasgow with forklift trucks on the back in our DAF 3600 ATI, an old truck, an old C-Reg, possibly D-Reg DAF. But this is a good way to start trucking, in it, in a classic. We have been, there's Apollos. We've been American Truck Simulating this morning. We did a shift for the American side of the company, and now this afternoon we're back across the pond. Took Concorde out in New York back to London, and then a quick train up to Newcastle, and jumped into a DAF, and we're now hauling forklift trucks all the way up to Fort William, and we're with you for the next couple of hours. Can't tell you. You'll have to wait and see. It's going to be delivered hopefully this week or next week, but I'm kind of hoping it's not going to be too big, but I am kind of over the moon with it. Bought it on Amazon. So there's it's a bit for the technology, a bit for the streaming. It's going to help a long way. I don't want to give too much away. I want you to guess. Have some guesses of what I bought. There's something for you to do. Well, it's certainly going to probably change the way and maybe add a few more streams on. We are looking to stream Dirt 2 at some point, and also Bus Simulator 18, which I think will be a right laugh. Driving a bus in Seaside Valley. Could do some more spotlights on this, couldn't I? I think that would be a right laugh, because you've got to deal with passengers. Passengers are the most unpredictable people in the world. They do strange things and ask strange questions. So I think that would be a right laugh. Looks like we've got a something coming up on our left that I don't know what that is. So there's Aberdeen off to our right, Oban and Inverness straight ahead. Looks like there's a something there. Oh look, another bit of 5-0. Oh, there you go. Wonder what that is going to be on our left down here. A82 all the way. It takes you over some beautiful Scottish Highlands. Should really not blind the trucks coming towards us. Let them, give them some vision. But it's twisty on these roads. Last time I was up there, you wouldn't want to be putting big loads up this way. You go up the side of Loch Ower towards Oban, and then when you get up to Connell, you turn a left over the Connell Bridge, and then head up to Inverness, going up past North Ladig, and all the way up. Really nice roads up that way, and then you go to Tindrum as well. I'll need to get some diesel when we get up there, that's for sure, I think. We are currently about 49 mile away outside of Fort William, and then if we can get another job going further north, we might be able to get up into Iceland. That'll be quite an interesting little run. So hello to everybody who's joined me, and thank you very much for spending your Sunday busy time with us. If you want your name shouted out and your Sunday horn, then please feel free to drop comments in the live chat. Also, you can tell me where you're from. And Kev, not a problem. Enjoy your tea, and we'll definitely see you soon. And I'll let you know about what you call it, what I bought when I get it. But watch what you're doing, Kev. Thanks very much for joining me. We do appreciate it. Kev being an absolute legend on the esports pages. He's done commentary, he's done racing, he's done the lot. This guy is a true, honest to God legend in the racing community, running karts at the minute. So he's a karter, as in not get karter, but a go-karter, kart racing. That's what he does, and a really nice guy. We wish him well. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Thank you very much, Kev. And again, there's your Sunday afternoon horn, and you can now go and tell Patricia you've got the Sunday afternoon horn. I can imagine the reply. So off we go. We're heading north still, where the regions get wilder, and the locals get a little bit wilder as well. If you're from Scotland, give us a shout out and say hello on the live chat. We do appreciate you joining us. We are only not that far away from Fort William now. There's a sign still on the 82. I wish you could travel to Fort William this quick generally. It would be quite nice. We've this week we've done a lot of things. I don't know what you have been up to, but you can let us know. We've started a brewery off. We've been brewing some home brew. So we've got some Northumbrian Fine Ale on the brew at the moment, and we've also passed another computer IT exam called CompTIA A+. So we're now certified engineers with CompTIA as well. That's good. We started another course as well and have an exam next week, I believe. So we've got that all sorted and to do. We are also confirmed that we are still eligible to pass all of our flying this year, which means next time you look up and see that little plane flying across the top of you, it could be me. And there's a strange one. So it opens off to your right, and this is a roundabout that takes you into Fort William. Got a cattle truck in front. Had to drop some gears there, mind. And this, I would have thought, would have been the representation of Connell Bridge, but it's still a little bit too far north. It's not that close to Fort William, but it's not bad. If you do go up towards Fort William, make sure you stop in at Callander, and just a little bit further south, sorry, just north of Callander, there's a woolen mill and visitor centre that you can visit, and it's got Angus, the real Scottish Highland cow, and it's the only real one in Scotland that you can go and see and visit. That's a really good thing to go and show the kids. Recommend that. Go and see Angus, he's world famous. And then once you're from Callander, you can then travel up the northwest coast, and then you get up to Oban and head up the Oban. If you jump on a train at Oban to Fort William, you'll actually go past and travel on the actual railway, or the area of the railway that Harry Potter was filmed. The famous scene of the train going over the viaduct is actually in on the railway line between Fort William and this is where we're going in. This is like a little distillery, this. Let's make sure we're going to get through this gap. That looks a bit tight. So the actual railway is where the train goes over the viaduct is on the bridge is on the run between Fort William and oh, she's not going to get in there. Between Fort William and Oban. So there's another little bit of useless information for you. Oh, Range Rover's parked in a beautiful place, isn't he? Let's see if we can do this a little bit differently. We're going to need to go a little bit further up, I think. Let's get our hazard warning lights on. Didn't want to wipe that arch out. Need as much space as we can get to get into this one. See if we can get it this time. Bit of a tight one though. Get it up on the pavement. Get as far forward as we can and then just bend it around. We might have it this time. If we have, I want huge cheers, applause and appreciation. That's looking better. There is places that those truck drivers deliver to that are exactly like that. It's really tight to get into and awkward as anything. See if we can spin this round here. And get it parked up out the way. To be honest, on the way out though, it's going to be right in the way. Put it all the way forward. And then reverse it back in. That should make it a neat little job. How we're doing? Let's have a look. We're not going to be too bad on this one, I think. There we go. We're in the space, which is really good. I didn't think we were going to get in there for a second. There's the handbrake on. Let's have a dive out and have a look around, see how we did. So that's not bad going. That's the cab unit in. The trailer's in. And we came through that archway there, which was really, really tight. We haven't damaged anything, haven't hit anything. So let's drop this trailer off, get some money. So we are onwards and upwards, we have gained £3,815 and 629 experience points, and that job was excellent. Let's just have a look and see what jobs we got from Fort William. There is none. Wow. Oh, is there? Oh, no, there is. Fort William and Manchester. Don't want to kind of do that. We want to be going north. Let's have a look and see what we've got going north. Job market. Is there any external contracts? Ooh. So this is synchronizing with World of Trucks. So there's no external contracts at the moment, which is good. Let's see what we've got going from our freight market. Let's have a look and see. We are currently going to be in Fort William. That's where we want to be. That's Fort William. So where can we go? We can go to Ullapool, which is heading in the right direction, and some amazing jobs and roads there. Let's take that 16 ton of furniture from Fort William all the way to Ullapool, and we are heading north again. So we've got to get out of here, which is not going to be an easy feat, I don't think. We'll turn that as 1 light off. Let's get out of here and see what we can find our next load. Be careful emerging from these sort of junctions, because this time of the morning people don't expect you to be driving, and the last thing you want to be is halfway across the road when some motorist comes down at 100 and odd mile an hour. And next job's 22 miles away. We're going to have to try and get some diesel from somewhere as well. I haven't passed anywhere. Normally there's a couple of fuel stations in Fort William. Let's have a look. Probably going to have to come back down to this junction after we've picked our trailer up to go up to Ullapool, because Ullapool's north of Inverness, but it's on the west coast. These roundabouts, where did he come from? Nice 10th to 14th gear change here. Let's head up the road. Game time is 3:52 in the morning, and reckons we're going to be at our trailer in the next 20 minutes, 13 miles away. Some nice scenery and country roads up in Scotland. You know, be careful of animals though. You got the wild deer and the wild haggis. Haggis being the most dangerous animal in Scotland ever. It's a real life little beastie that when you're not looking, it'll dive out and nick your wallet. They are caught by their inherent issues of how they go up and down hills. The haggis's body type is very strange. It's only got 3 legs, and the problem it's got is one of those legs is slightly shorter than the other 2. And what happens is, basically, the way they catch them is they chase the haggis around the mountain. Because its one leg is shorter than the other 2, it can only run around the mountain in one direction. So what happens is, basically, it gets to the top of the mountain where you've chased it to, and whoever's chasing it, then all they have to do is push it off the top. It rolls to the bottom, and you catch it at the bottom. That is the legal and only way of catching haggis. Some people say you can shoot them, but I think that's a little bit unfair on the haggis. I think running after it, chasing it up a mountain, is probably a lot better for yourself and for the haggis. So let's have a look at this green flag. Where's the trailer? Where's my trailer? Is it down here? Have I gone the wrong way here? I've gone the wrong way. Hopefully I'll be able to nip round here. There's my trailer there. Oh, maybe that was the best way to get it. Saves having to reverse so far up to it. Watch these logs on the left. Don't want to run into them. So we're going to reverse under this trailer here. Really nice looking cab unit we've got here. There we go. Dropped in as we go. Mabanga, hello. It's got 16 gears, and we've been using all of them, to be honest, to get up here. So let's have a look on the outside here. So this is the trailer we've got. We're going to hook it up. Let's get it. Watch this. This is really clever. So we're going to hook the trailer up. So that's the trailer legs going up. Then the lights come on. There's what brake lights. Indicator to the right, indicator to the left, and reversers. They're all good. So we're all ready to rock and roll again. But yeah, it's a DAF 3600 ATI, old school. I mean, we're talking, this is 1986-87 truck. So yeah, it's an old school, and 16-speed gearbox with 16 gears forward, and I believe 4 reverse, and 360 horsepower, if I remember rightly these were. So let's dive back in. We're going up to Ullapool. That's our destination. $16 ton of furniture on the back. A nice truck. They've got plenty of power in them. The gearing helps, mind. We've got it set up as a left-hand drive truck for European travel. A lot of UK companies who generally buy right-hand drive will buy left-hand drive vehicles for European work. Oh, got a bit of wheel spin there. Bit of a gravel road coming out here. And that's just because it's easy to drive on the continent. There's that Kohler truck there. Now coming, we're out and gone. Oh, horrible gear change. 137 miles to go up to Ullapool with this 16 ton of furniture. Thank you very much for joining us. Mabanga, you can have your Sunday evening horn. Susie as well, if you're watching, I hope you are. You can have the horn as well. Welcome on board, Susie. Thank you very much for joining us. Hello to you. We have friends and family all over the world watching this live stream at the moment, and it's always appreciated. Thank you very much for spending your time with us. We've already live streamed American Truck Simulator earlier today at 12:30 as a regular Sunday slot, and we are currently live streaming Euro Truck Simulator 2 on this Sunday 3rd of May, the first live Euro Truck Simulator 2 stream in May. In the month of May, we are on week 6 of lockdown, and we've got all our regular friends and family on board, and we're currently heading up through Scotland into the wilds of beyond. Let's see if we can get some outside shots of this. Oh, someone's not happy. We've got warning buzzers going. Wonder what they're for. That generally is a brake warning buzzer. I don't know why, unless we're losing a little bit of air. Maybe. Or maybe it's something to do with the engine. Seems to be a new truck though. So there's no lights on the dashboard. Very plain dashboards in the older trucks. Very flat and square. Business like. We are going to be live streaming a little bit later on as well. Farming Simulator 19. I hope you all join us for that. We've got our live map coming as well. This is King Gussie in the Highlands, and this map that we've been talking about is a little map that we're going to put together. So if you drop your area, country or location in the live stream chat, just tell me where you're at. We will scratch off a little bit of the map and represent you on this map of where everybody's from, which I think is quite a good idea. Just shows you how far we're spreading the love. Let's see if we can get a gear here. There we go. There's another warning sound. I think it's got something to do with either low oil or low brake pressure. So, Mabanga and Susie, what have you been doing today? Have you been enjoying your Sunday? I hope so. I hope you've had a good day. Oh, nearly got the Range Rover. What's the weather like with you in the UK? We have dark skies. We've had a bit of rain. It's starting to brighten up a little bit now, but it is one of those things where the weather hasn't been the best in the northeast. We do need to find somewhere we can rest as well. Hopefully there'll be a rest spot up the A9. Be able to pull in, take a break. With Euro Truck Simulator 2, you do have to take your breaks and your rest in designated areas. So hopefully there's somewhere not that far up the road here. Only about 2.5 hours off our destination, 100 miles. There's one of the DHL wagons going south. That goes up to another part of Scotland, that road there. That would have been quite a nice little route to take. So we've got Inverness in 29 and Thurso in 144. Sun's starting to rise, 8 o'clock in the morning. Game time. Oh, sorry, 5:35 in the morning game time. Reckon we're going to be there for just before 8 o'clock. And here comes the rain. Let's see if we can get the wipers on. 3 wipers on the old DAFs. And this kind of like what happened in the UK earlier today. We got the rain, and it came down quite heavy for a while. And obviously there's the first warnings telling us that we're going to need to take a rest at some point. Totally agree, we do. There's our rest point ahead, which is really good. We're also going to need to find some diesel as well. Hopefully there'll be a petrol station. Oh, we've got thunder and lightning going on as well. Wow, I love a good lightning show. Some diesel up here as well, which is really good. This is on the road in Inverness, on the A9. You normally drop down from Rannochmoor into Inverness. This is where we'll get our brake and our diesel. What we might do is, depending on where the parking is for our brake, which I think it's here, or is it on the other side? Well, he's filling up. A lot of cars in the parking, I think. Yeah, we'll tell you what, we're going to fuel up first. When he pulls off, hopefully it'll not be too much longer. There we go. We'll go and get our fuel first, and then we'll go and get our rest on the other side of here. So there we go. Let's just do this, and then we'll fuel her up. So this will show you it's 129. I believe that's a litre, and it's taking £346 to fill her up. So there we go, all started up again, and we'll go and park it up over here and get our daily rest in the thunderstorm. Let's park it up here. There we go. So we're in our spot. Turn my lights off so don't flatten the battery. Put the handbrake on. And then kill the engine. And get our brake. So it is going to give us a break of around about 8 hours, which is quite good. And look, well, that's absolutely glorious. Still raining a little bit. Let's get the electrics on. Or is it just I think it's just the rain running off the visor. I might be wrong, but right, let's get going. Make sure there's nothing coming. Used to love doing stuff like that. We're camping out in the truck, especially if you got up into Scotland and the Highlands. Some really nice places to stop. Just find a lay-by, and as long as you can get the truck in and you're safe, that was it. And then the following day you'd be off ski, heading out to your destination. And these older trucks were brilliant because there wasn't much. That was your bed there. You didn't have all the fancy TVs and microwaves and coffee machines or fridges. It was just you, your truck, your sleeping blanket, and whatever you could find. I mean, sometimes you'd take sandwiches with you, or a gas stove. And that was generally quite good as well. There's the coast there on our right hand side, Inverness, as you come down. Glad that Mini was going left there for a second. Had an awful feeling it might have been going straight on. And this is the bridge that takes it over onto the Black Isle. And that body of water there, if you followed it off to the west, would eventually take you to Loch Ness, where the famous monster's from. Been there a few times, never seen the monster. For some reason we seem to be having some issues with our live stream, unfortunately. Be right back, it says. There we go, we're back. Wonder what happened there. So if that live stream was interrupted, I apologise. That is technical issues on either my PC's part or possibly even Facebook's. Sometimes we get interruptions of our network and stuff like that. But we're still heading north. We're still on our way to Ullapool via Inverness. We've just gone past Inverness, and full tank of fuel and plenty of hours in the bag to drive and get to a destination. Hopefully we will make it all the way up to Ullapool and possibly further. Ullapool is quite close. It's probably the highest point northwest in Scotland. Some gorgeous scenery up this way. When I drove to the Orkney Islands, this is the way I came. I came all the way up past Inverness, and then basically headed out up towards Wick and John O'Groats. We went and visited John O'Groats as well before we caught the ferry across to the Orkney Islands. When we went to the Shetlands, which was even further away, we only had to go to Aberdeen, and then we jumped on a ferry at Aberdeen and spent an overnight on the ferry. And the following morning arrived into the Shetlands, which was really nice. Anybody wants to visit Scotland, then I highly recommend you do. As you can see, it's got a lot of natural beauty, and a lot of good things to go and visit and see and do. You just can learn to play the traditional Scottish music on the bagpipes, or you could possibly go and chase haggis. That's a good sport. Tossing the caber, again, a lot of the Highland games were in this part of the world, in the far north. Not that far off Ullapool now, 42 miles. There's a railway crossing. Dive across here. There's the mountains ahead of it. You can see the Highlands there. Some absolutely gorgeous undiscovered parts of Scotland. And these maps are all part of the add-on Pro Mods. This version being 243. We are at some point going to go to 245, which is the newest version out. And there's some, like I say, some really nice routes available that you can drive up to and through. So here we are out onto the open road again, the 835 over Ullapool, 30 miles out with our load on the back. Let's just show you that. So this is what we're hauling, 16 ton of furniture as we're making our way through the Highlands. Some nice bits of bodies of water, little locks that you could probably just chuck a fly rod in and probably catch wild trout. And if you get into the rivers, you're definitely probably more guaranteed to get the salmon. Currently, the UK being on lockdown, the fishing is probably gone to pot a little bit, so the actual fish have got a chance to recover some of the stocks, which should be quite good. So it should make them a little bit more fierce when you get back to fishing. It says we should be isolating, and unfortunately they don't think isolating includes standing on a river or next to a loch or a body of water fishing on your own. But you can stand in a supermarket surrounded by people, and that's okay. Some of the crazy rules that are going about at the minute. One thing I used to do when I was driving the truck, I used to always have a fishing rod in the back, and I used to always get away with, if I was anywhere like this on a night out, and if I could get parked up next to a bit of water like that, I'd end up fishing it. And you just end up cleaning it yourself and cooking your food on your gas cooker. You just pull into a little lay-by like that. Oh, we got caught speeding. The other thing with the Scottish rules is you can be prosecuted by speeding, but it's not under British law, it's all under Scots law. So it's kind of it's a little bit, they're a little bit tighter and stringent on your speeds up this way for road safety. But the thing about it is you're that far out in the open, if you have an accident out here, then you're fairly well going to be waiting maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes for an emergency service to come and rescue you. Ullapool discovered. Gorgeous place, Ullapool. And the other thing you'll enjoy up this area is the beaches. The beaches are absolutely stunning. Seaside town as well, as you can hear. We're going to go straight on here and then next right. That was a bit of a risky manoeuvre on his behalf. And I think this is where we're pulling in. Normally you'd be taking fish and stuff like that out of places like this. And I think we're going into DHL here. Don't know where we're going into DHL. Round the back maybe? This could be awkward, getting into and getting out of. We'll have a look. Welcome on board everybody that's joining with tonight. We do appreciate every single one of you. If you want to shout out or if you want to take part in the live stream, then please leave a comment in the comments below. Oh, there's where our trailer drop. We're going to drop the trailer over here. What are we caught on? No, that side. Did the back of the trailer just cut round a bit? I don't understand what we're caught on. See if we can flick the trailer back the other way. Oh, is that building a bit tight? Possibly. There we go, we're round, that's good. Should have probably come in the other way though. Would have probably been easier. We might have to spin it round if we can. Just back it up a little bit. So we're going to spin it round and back it in on our right, hopefully. Let's have a look at the top-down view. Let's see what view we've got here. But we'll park it back up. See if we can get it in. Oh no, want to go around a bit further. We're going to have to use this view because we're blacking in blind side. It's a tight little area to park this trailer in though. Doesn't help with the twin steer cab. Need to get that off. There we go. Get that off and then stick it back the other way. Not doing too bad. We haven't hit anything, which is good. Looks like we're going to get a load out of here maybe as well. That would be quite good. Maybe head back towards either Iceland. We'll make it a job up to Iceland. That'd be quite handy. Just straighten this up a little bit. This is the easiest view. We'll drop back into the cab and see if we can get it properly. So we can get this trailer and cab unit in where they want it. There we go. That's not bad. Let's get the handbrake on. We'll have a look around the outside. So outside, that's us parked up. We've got the trailer in. Looks quite a nice truck, doesn't it? Bonny truck. So let's get this dropped off. That's the trailer legs dropped down. Another load delivered. Thank you very much for following and liking all our streams. We are appreciative. Just earned another £2,000 and 409 experience points. Be really nice if we had if it was quite an actual live stream. Sorry, if it was a real company. So if you were actually making money, and if you were generally owning trucks like this, I don't think it's as easy as what this game makes it out to be. Hello to everybody. Let's give you all a wave out there. Welcome on board. Thank you very much for joining us. And let's see what jobs we can get from Ullapool. So we are probably one of the most highest points in Scotland. So we could go to Iceland. There you go. That's what we've been looking for. This takes large tubes, 22 ton of large tubes. Oh, there's Portree as well. Portree takes you over to the islands. Or Iceland. Let's do, Norway into Bergen from the Faroe Islands. But I think, to be honest, that is going to be what we're doing, is we're going over to Iceland. From Ullapool, we're taking 22 tons of sugar from Ullapool over to Joro in Iceland. I think that's how we pronounce it. Many apologise to the Icelandic community in case I pronounced that wrong. And I think we are hooked up in the right, or we certainly seem to be in the right. Look at that, twin steer. That's what twin steer does for you. You can get a good lock on, and it'll get you around in one go. So what we have to do is dive back in the cab, and we're going to go back down to the little green button at the front and find our trailer. There's the button we're looking for. We'll pick this up. This is mainly ferry crossings and getting the right ferry crossings into the right locations this trip. So let's have a look and see. That's the trailer we want. We'll select that. We'll take that job. So we don't have any dead miles on this one either, which is really good. Trailers round the back. So we'll nip round the back again. Go and pick our trailer up. Now where is it? There she is. That's the trailer we want. Right, let's dive under that one. 22 tons of sugar. Quite a weight actually for sugar. There we go. All launched onto that. And we'll have a quick flick round. As you can see, we've got no lights on the trailer at the moment. Let's hook it up. You see the lights come on at the back. There you go. We're going to pull it forward slightly so we can check our lights. Right, let's have a look around the back. Make sure the doors are shut. Make sure our lights are all functioning. Might need to pull it forward a bit further actually. So there you go, brake lights are working, indicators are working. Our headlights, side lights are all working, that's good. And the reversers, 4 sets of reversers on this. Or 2 pairs of reversers. The back doors are locked up. This is very much like a Fowler Welch trailer that I used to drive when I was younger. We'll get back in and let's get out of here. We'll head out. Game time is saying it's 5:10 in the evening. And we're going to get into, and that's on Friday, and we're going to get into Iceland the following day at 17 minutes past 11 in the morning. Let's hope it's not too slippy there, because I don't think I brought any chains with this. We are going to go slightly, I don't know if we should go a slightly different way. Where's he going? Is he going to let go out? Scania's going to let go out. That's nice of him. Don't know about the runner though. Look like a Mondeo. So we're going to go over straight over this one. It says we should turn right, but I don't fancy going straight over. I want to discover a few more roads. As you can see, the roads are usually grey on the map. If we want to fix that truck, we would go and pull in there and we could get it fixed. And as we move along these roads and discover more roads and actually use them, they turn yellow. So we're going to be heading over towards Wick. That's the first part of the journey. Then we jump on a ferry and we go up to the Outer Hebrides, I believe. And we jump on another ferry. There's that Mondeo again, and head over to Iceland. Plenty of fuel, plenty of rest, so we're good to go. Nice little seaside town of Ullapool. Definitely have to go and try and visit there when we've, although I've been there before, when we went to Ullapool and Gairloch. So 822 miles in total on this trip, a lot of it by sea, so that'll come down a fair old bit. Currently £115,000 in the bank, and the business is not doing too bad. Nice gorgeous sunset there. What we'll do is we'll see if we can find that lay-by. There she is. See if we get a nice picture of this truck and trailer parked up. So this is what you do, is you just basically pull into a little lay-by like this and park up. Now, what we want to do, or what we're trying to do, is get a nice little view of our truck and trailer. So that looks not bad. So I think we use the Control Z. No, maybe not. F1 is it? No, that's not the one we're looking for. Can't remember the button now. How bad's that? Shocking. Let's see if I can find the answer to my question. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. We want to take a picture. Let's see if we can get a picture of this. I can't remember which button it is now. F9 is it? No. Yeah. Picture. Sometimes you've got to Google the answers. Let's have a look. And sometimes you just Google the wrong thing. Screenshot. Let's have a look and see if we can find it that way. No doubt that there's somebody out there in the world who'll be shouting and screaming at that the what you call it, at the screen, telling me how to do it. Let's have a look. That's not it. Right, let's have a look. That's the button we're looking for. That's what we wanted. So it's taking a couple of pictures. Ooh. Looking good there. We'll take one of that. let's have a look. And that one there. And then we'll dive back in and get on our way. Drop the handbrake off. Put it in gear. Let this truck go past and get some lights on. Indicate out. So at least we now know how to take pictures. It's the F12 button if anybody was interested. We are going to be still heading over to Iceland. 22 ton of sugar on the back. Nicely up through the gearbox. And off we go again. So I like to see, I always wanted to do that, take a nice little scenic picture of a daft next to something bonny. And that sky there with in the picture looked really nice. So if you're going to take pictures anywhere, that's the places to be taking them. 137 Euro Truck Simulator is due out probably in the next couple of weeks. Hello to Philip Robbins, welcome back. I hope your day has been productive and you're not too tired. To you, my friend, thank you for joining me. Work getting in the way. Well, it helps to pay the bills, mate. And sometimes when you've worked hard, all you want to do is chill out, relax, and enjoy the rest of your evening in comfort. Nice glass of whiskey in your hand, and a bit of Euro Truck Simulator 2 or Farming Simulator 19 later on. And don't worry, my friend, you haven't missed much. We've been up to Fort William from Newcastle in our DAF, the 3600 ATI, and we are currently, now we went up to Ullapool, and then we're currently on our way to Iceland, and I'm not even going to pronounce the place name because it is Reykjavík for something like that. It's pretty unpronounceable to a Geordie. We're off to Iceland, heading out of Ullapool down this road over towards Wick, and then we jump on a ferry at Wick and go up to I believe the Faroe Islands and then over to Iceland. And we've got 22 tons of sugar on the back, which would probably do quite nicely for your corn whisky, sir. If we were in the Southport area, we'd come and drop it off, or at least drop a couple of ton off. I'm sure they won't miss a couple of ton. Gorgeous scenery, and there we've got caught speeding again, exactly the same place as we got done on the way in. Damn it! It's not like me to be caught speeding, is it? If we took that road off to the right, that would have took me up to Gairloch, which is another stunning part of Scotland. And we're going to see the whole of the Highlands doing this, just over the little railway. We've got some nice scenery shots over on the road out of Ullapool there as well, which is really good. Horrible gear change. Another little lay-by on my left here. Not really much scenery going on though. Let's have a quick blast down here. And then, oh! Got it. Not a lot we could do. See, this is what I was saying about the wildlife running out on you. I think that one went under the wheels rather than, like, as in around the wheels rather than under them. I don't think we killed a bunny that time, although it was probably close. So yep, yeah, I was just waiting for the bang on that rabbits there. Like, you can't do much when you got probably 35 ton all up. You've just got to basically keep it in a straight line and make sure you protect yourself, your vehicle, and other people. Unfortunately, animals come off second to big trucks like this. But to be honest, I think it was alright. It seemed to freeze underneath us. So if it had just stopped where it was, we would probably pass straight over the top of it. Maybe burned its ears on the exhaust pipes, but at least we didn't kill it. It lives to fight another day. But these are the things you got to watch for. Been bottling and labelling gin ready for deliveries, but sat with a big glass of my whiskey right now. Finished for the day, waiting for chicken dinner. Very nice, very nice. We had a traditional Italian Sunday roast dinner today. Spaghetti bolognese, homemade. Really nice. Liz did an absolutely cracking job on that. Thomas, the youngest one, does some amazing cooking as well. He's been out playing on the Xbox today. I wouldn't force that copper off the road, sunshine. And it's been a good day today. A really good day. We had some good comments on American Truck Simulator. We've had some good followers on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Mabanga's been on with Susie. Hello to yous. And Angami is there as well. I'm sure Mason Isles was with her earlier on, and also Blaine, who joined in the States on hopefully his weekend off. Hopefully Mason has managed to make his way back from the shopping expedition all safe and sound. And like I say, this should be a nice little live stream. 756 miles on this trip, but most of them are via the ferry, so not too bad. We are in the old school DAF. I'll give you a quick look at that. That's not what we wanted to do. That's probably not the right button we've been using. We've assigned a button somehow. May have to change that. So yeah, it is actually. It's this is kind of the scenery you're looking at. The distances and the distances between the scenery can maybe a little bit off, but you know, you do get to see the mountains. You do get to see the sort of this sort of roadside vegetation, these sort of spaces, and that. You do tend to see places like that on the hillsides, and the rivers and the lochs and the coastline. It is quite typical, yeah. So it really is good. There's an amazing route called the Route 500, which takes you around Scotland. And if anybody's never done it before, I've never done it before. I've done certain parts of it, but I've never done the full route. And if anybody's into that driving and stuff like that, that is an amazing trip to take. Especially if you and a few friends in a few cars. You just dive in and follow this route all the way around the north part of Scotland. It's about I think they call it. I'm sure they call it the Route 500 or something like that. And you get to travel around some really nice roads and get to see some really nice scenery. And then at the end of it, I know it used to be able to get a little certificate to say you've completed it. But yeah, this is kind of what you looked at. When I was coming up to Wick, you're driving around roads like this on the side of big drops and cliffs. So yeah, I would say it really is good. We are not that far off Wick now, I don't believe. Services in 200 yards. We've still got plenty of fuel, plenty of time on with Taco to get where we're going. There's the Pepsi trailer. That's services. Yes, you're right. A lot of car clubs do the 500. They are, and it's more like you say. It's a brilliant summer thing to do. You get the weather. If you get the glorious sunshine through the days and the nice sunsets, then you're onto a winner, absolute winner. But this is the left-hand junction that takes you off to Wick, I believe, Thurso and Wick. Thurso, Wick and Scrabster, that's it. Wick, you would be going straight on, and John O'Groats would be up that way as well. But either way, when we did it, you could get either way. So when we were heading over to the Orkneys, we did this route, and on the way up, there's a lock either side of the road. I don't know if that's going to be on this bit of scenery. And always fancied fishing that lock. Never had the time to. Also said I was going to go fishing in the Shetlands. Never got a chance to do that either. Have to go back and visit the Shetlands again. Take the family next time. Go and show them what true isolated living is like. Some of the little islands out in the Shetland Isles and in the Orkneys are absolutely stunning, but they're totally remote. You take for granted what you've actually got on your doorstep when you're visiting these places. So, not that far up this road and we'll be into Thurso and Scrabster. Scrabster's where we took the ferry over to the Orkneys. Big fishing community up this way, especially in Thurso and Wick. A good big set of hauliers as well up here as well that takes the fish south for all the big supermarkets. These boys run 24/7. They'll basically go into shift, pick their trucks and trailers up, loaded of fish, run them down the south into the country, into London. Might take them a day and a bit to get down, and then turn round and head all the way back up the country as well. Some really good, some really good sort of hauliers up this way, and to do like their modified trucks. Let's have a look through here. Still heading north. Oh, we get back on one side of the road. Should be watching what I'm doing, shouldn't I? I was kind of hoping we didn't have to turn off that one. So just trying to get through all of these. Oh, over the railway. I forgot about that. That is there as well. As we're flying up here. Big loop round to the left, and then the right hand junction. Into Thurso and up towards the docks. You can hear the seagulls there. We're going to dive onto a ferry here. And head over to the islands. Still got plenty of diesel and driver's hours. And once you're on the ferry, you generally get to rest because you get to have a go into the bunks. So we can find out where we're going to go with this. So, is it this one? I would think so. Need to find a little bit to park on back here. There's the ferry there. Oh, it's only a little ferry. to head out on probably one of the most roughest parts of the world's oceans. There we go. Let's have a look and see what we're doing. We're going to Stromness, or we're going to Tórshavn. Well, Tórshavn, I believe, is where we're heading to. Stromness is only over there, so we'll go to Tórshavn. And let's see if we can get this sorted. Boom, 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 boom. Right. So this is where we're off to. Let's jump on that. Off we go. Liverpool to the rear yard forward jaw. Whatever you call it. Radar Fjord. Possibly. I don't know. Not brilliant with translations of Icelandic, but I try. And that's all anybody can ask, really, isn't it? If you're trying your best. So here we are. We are in Tórshavn, which is part of the Faroes. And we're not going to go back, are we? No. Let's drop off there. Let's have a look at the map and see where we actually are going. Oh, we've got to go out of here and round into a different part of docks. So this isn't a ferry we're going to use to get over onto Iceland. Felbastor. Off we go. There we go. Nicely done. Tórshavn discovered. That's good. Another part of the world. And this is very much like what you would expect to see as well. Little docks and places to visit. A lot of prefabricated buildings, sheds and workhouses and places like that, smokers. So yeah, this is very much the scenery you would expect to see. So we're going to go, what I was fancying doing is we may go all the way around and find a little bit of the islands. Although, to be honest, we should just maybe make the delivery. There's the big ferry. That's the one that goes to Iceland. That's the one we're looking for. Oh, there's the entrance up here. This reminds me of the ferry terminal in the Shetlands. Very much like this. I think our track IR stopped, which is unfortunate, but we'll manage. If it has, what we'll do is we will make our way to the ferry. There she is. That's the space we're looking for. And then we'll park on that and we'll head over to Iceland. And as some people would say, Mum's gone to Iceland. Except it's Dad this time. So, does that take rid of the Icelandic area? Yes, it does. 15 hours on that boat. Or that takes for across to Denmark. Or we go to Norway, Bergen. Wales is Fabiola Notre. Thank you for Philip for liking the stream. You, my friend, are an absolute legend. We do appreciate you joining with us this evening. Let's do this. We're going to jump on this boat here. And also for sharing the stream. I appreciate it. You got the ferry's horn. Your live Sunday evening horn. We are currently on the island of Iceland. Let's have a look and see where we can go on here. Let's drop back onto the map. So we've got 53 miles to go on the Icelandic island, which is made up of a lot of volcanic rock. You never know, might see some geysers or geysers. That'd be quite cool. I'm sure there's some scenic points where we can drive to and possibly see geysers and volcanic activity. That'd be quite cool. We'll try and do that actually. Once we drop this load off. This is going to be a bit of an awkward junction to get out of, especially without a track IR. We'll do it by here and brute force. So there's some nice twisty roads coming up for it. You can see the ice on the pavements here, so it must be winter time or spring or fall or autumn, should I say, in Iceland. Let's have a look. 20 minutes past 11 game time, local time, and I reckon we're going to be there in the next hour and 23 minutes, which is good. Got this old classic DAF pulling 22 tons of sugar on the Icelandic islands. Let's hope we don't hit any ice on the roads. And they're all clear, it looks all good. Very rare you see roads like this in the UK in the winter, where they're all uncovered and looked after. Oh, there's the snow starting on the left. Just watch it around here in case it's slippy and we start sliding out. Does feel a bit slippy, a little bit lighter on the steering wheel. Gotta be careful. Last thing we want is to be heading off and crashing. Got our main beams on so we can see where we're going. Some big twisties coming up. Climbing all the way. This is where a nice big V8 Scania would come in handy. But we've got a nice DAF pulling away hard, working hard with the load on the back. Thank you very much for everybody that's joined me and tuned in for the Sunday afternoon live feed of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Local time is 7:15 in the UK, and we are going to be probably making this one our last run of the day, and we'll be back with you all at about 9:30 with Farming Simulator 19, where we're going to be doing more farmy things. We've got plenty to do, plenty to search up, plenty to look for. We've got chickens to feed, we've got fields to plough and cut, contracts to do, all sorts in that one. I think we're possibly on the drop down now, which means we're going to have to be extra careful on this one. Drop down the gearbox a little bit so we don't go sliding off. Does say there's going to be ice on the road on that last sign. Just let the engine keep our brake, make our wheels turn so it can still steer. There we go, made it round that big tight hairpin, and on we go to the destination, only about 29 miles off. Like I say, we are going to be with Forgan Distilleries whiskey later on. Nice big glass of that to enjoy while we hit Farm Simulator 19. We will be loads of things we have to do. We've got to get 2 more fields ready. We've got more money to earn. so we can buy more chickens, because Liz does like her chickens. There's what signs for destination. That's good. We are. We might even look at trading the little Fiat tractor in and taking on a bigger tractor. That might be a way forward. Philip, just so you're aware, we have got your email, so we are going to be taking care of that as well at some point. And Reykjavik. Oh look, Reykjavik. We will be taking care of that. I think I just took that sign out there. Wasn't me. Not going to be in Iceland long enough. Oh, what's this on the left? On the right? Looks like some Gaelic statue or something. Oh look, there's all the tourist buses heading for the ferry. And a fuel station as well, which we can use to fuel up on the way back. Not doing too bad. There's not a bad price, that. Good price for diesel. And then we will be... Oh, actually no, it's power lines. I thought they were Icelandic statues. It's power lines in Iceland. We'll be certainly back with you again next Sunday with American Truck Simulator at 12:30, Euro Truck Simulator 2 at 5:30, and then again Fogan Distillery Farming Simulator 19 at 9:30 as well, with another glass of that amazing golden nectar produced only in the UK. And we'll be live streaming again. We're also so close to doing live streaming of Dirt 2, the Rally Simulator and Rallycross Simulator. We might even give you a taste of that tomorrow or possibly Tuesday. I know I've been promising for the last couple of weeks, but we've been trying to get it right so it looks good. We think we've managed to do it this time, so it is going to be a high-speed sensation. There's going to be no lag on it whatsoever, hopefully. And we've also got to try and get Gold Rush sorted as well. Gold Rush has been an absolute pain in the neck in a way for live streaming. We will try and get that done. And we've also got to do a lot of studying this week for our upcoming second exam. First one we passed, which was really good, over the moon at that. And then we are back with yourselves again on the Sunday, like I was saying. So this is our destination coming up here. We are going to really struggle to reverse this in, actually, I think. Let's see if we can get it into this place. Using my mobile phone while driving, not the most best way to do it. So here we go. This might be a bit of an easy drive, hopefully. Let's have a look and we'll get it in. There's our parking spot. Well, we'll see if we can reverse it in just using the mirrors. I've been checking about now. It should be easy enough. That's good. Right, let's reverse this in this spot. Keep my eyes on the mirrors as we reverse it in. It's the beauty of this cab unit, it reverses lovely. I think we might have missed it slightly. Oh, we're in. There you go. How about that? That's not bad. So, I would normally at this point have a look around the outside. There we go. There we are. That's we're parked up in the DAF Space Cab, the ATI 3600. from 1987, I believe these were made, and a classic carb twin steer, 360 horsepower with a brand new trailer on the back. We do appreciate every single one of you for joining us, and would like to thank everybody that supports us. And at the moment, what we're going to do is wish you all a safe evening, and we hope you join us again in the 9:30 live stream of Farming Simulator 19. But until then, stay safe, God bless, and we'll speak to you soon.